Hello everybody, Parveen Khanna is back, and today students we are going to discuss a tabular chart activity. And as you can see, the tabular chart is having top 10 countries with population in millions for year 2010 and 2100. And so for year 2100 projection has been given. So in this case we will have to use language of prediction. And students, those of you who do not know what actually is the language of prediction, so I have done one map in which I have uploaded one video. So here is the link in front of you, and this is a thumbnail which you can follow to understand the language, because this language is required. So now moving further, so now this is having list of top 10 nations having their population in millions, like China, India, USA, Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia, Japan for year 2010. And then for year 2100, India would take first place, China would be on second, but for India population will increase, for China population would decrease. Then further is Nigeria from 7th place they would jump to 3rd place, USA would come down to 4th, Tanzania is new entry in this case, Pakistan would remain as it is, Indonesia would come down by 3 spots, Democratic Republic of Congo further would be new entry, Philippines would be new entry. Now Brazil would come down from 5th to 10th spot in 2100. So that is your whole analysis. And students, before starting, my word of advice to students who are scoring average bands, please, again and again in my videos I keep saying one thing, please try to think something different. Don't put average stuff, because average stuff or average vocabulary, your average approach would give you average bands. So try to think something different. And look, in this case both tables are giving you the information of comparative analysis. So let us include this word in our explanation, and let's make the introduction. The couple of table charts reveals comparative analysis between top 10 most populated nations of 2010 and the projected top 10 list of 2100. Okay, so let's write that way. Okay, so this is our introduction. Normally students straight away write the tables are giving the top 10 populated countries for year 2100 and 2010. The data is calculated in millions, so that is quite simple. Okay, so avoid writing simple things. Now then moving further to our body paragraph 1, and now it is very important what will you write in body paragraph 1. So let us take in body paragraph 1 first of all China and India, because these two are most populated nations. And then further if we talk about other countries are way back, they are way back. So let's start with these. So at first glance it is apparent that China and India were and would be poles apart from other countries. Okay, so China and India would be poles apart from other countries for occupying first 2 spots. However, their spots would reverse in 2100 with populace of 941 million and 1551 million respectively. Okay, so their spots would reverse. So I think this much information for these two nations is enough. Then moving further, if we see, students, as we know that in list of 2100 some nations would be eliminated and other nations would change their spot. Okay, like if we take example of USA, then is your Indonesia, then is your Brazil, and is your Pakistan. So these 4 nations are going to change spot. And then for year 2100 we will have remaining new 4 countries which will be new entries. So let's do one thing, we will make 3 body paragraphs. Let's decide it. And in first body paragraph, as we have already written about China and India, In second body paragraph, we'll write about USA, Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan, and in last paragraph, we will talk about first 4 nations which are in list of 2010 but are not in list of 2100. So, and then we will in same paragraph put what 4 new countries would be and what would be their population. So let's do that way. So now, body paragraph 1, we are to talk about USA, Indonesia, Brazil, Pakistan. So here we can say, probing further to next 4 nations on tally of 2010. They were USA, Indonesia, Brazil and Pakistan. Now they had 310 million, 240 million, 195 million and 174 million in habitation respectively. Then first 3 nations are expected to have decline in their position. That means Pakistan would be having same spot, but other 3 nations will decline in their position. So let's make this sentence. Then first 3 nations are expected to have decline in their position to 4th, 7th and 10th place respectively in 2100. However, Pakistan is estimated to retain place out of these 4 and only Brazilian populace would decline. So means indirectly what we are saying is for remaining 3 other countries their population would incline. Okay, so that way we have explained. Now moving further, let's have connector. Moving further, in your first chart it is Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia and Japan. Okay, so let's write about them. Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia and Japan occupied remaining positions serially as per 2010 census. Okay, census is a new word for you. And they would disappear from the list of 2010 to include, and they would disappear. Now let's do one thing. When we are writing about new countries, let's put population in bracket, otherwise sentences are going to be very lengthy. Okay, so they would disappear from the list of 2100 to include Nigeria 730 million, Tanzania 316 million, Democratic Republic of Congo 212 million and Philippines 178 million on 3rd, 5th, 8th and 9th place respectively. So means these will be new inclusions. Okay, so means now coming to the crux or the conclusion of this activity. So in crux, the analysis predicts the reversal between 2 most populated countries by 2100 and some eliminations along with shifting on remaining places. Okay, so I'm sure the ideas which I have given are helpful to you. Okay, so that is the end of video. Parveen Khanna is signing off. Bye bye. We will meet in next video.